What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Kiwan, and I am back with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 15, Episode 18, Closing Chapters. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got the sniffles. So anyway, the episode starts with Erica. Well, it picks back up with Erica showing up at the Reed's house unannounced because she decided she didn't want to go to. I'm sorry, not the Reed. I meant Sutton. I don't know why I keep getting Sutton and the Reed confused. Erica shows up at Sutton's house because she didn't want to go to the Reed's photo book cover event. And so we see that we back at the event, because I didn't take a lot of notes, y'all. So back over at the event, Jennifer broke her $40,000 purse. I was like, oh no ma'am. Okay. And so Dorit tells Bose Colin Sutton didn't show up for her. Bose also tells Dorit that Kyle should have been here for her. And I'm just like, listen, I get what y'all trying to do. It's real commendable. And I get it. I get it in real life. But the Reed is very insufferable at this point. And if somebody don't want to be anywhere, they don't have to be anywhere. And sometimes the Reed can give me needy. Like, she's too needy. And at the end of the day, instead of her just picking up the pieces and be like, oh, okay, they don't want to be here, it is what it is, she decides that she wants to bitch about it the whole time. So Erica don't want to be at the Reed's party because she felt she felt slighted the way Dorit treated her and how Dorit made her feel like she wasn't a good friend. But of course, Dorit doesn't see that. So she said in her confessional, maybe PK was right, and I'm like, ugh. I don't know about that, but it's a possibility that he could be. We just don't know. We don't have all the logistics on this entire situation, but I digress. So Amanda is happy that the Reed is trying to make her own money, and trying to take care of herself. And one of the things Amanda really stands on is having this level of independence and not being so codependent on a guy. And I think in Amanda's defense, I know she had been talking about her husband a lot, and we have been getting on her a lot for talking about him. But I think because of her independence, I think she came on the show not wanting everybody to think that she's being taken care of and that she's her own boss. And I think that's how she was trying to show up, which is probably why it seemed like she was talking down about her husband. I wasn't mad at it though. My question was, that light right there, did Dorit actually speak to Amanda? Because as we seeing them taking pictures, Dorit is on one side, Amanda's on another side. Not only that, Amanda's talking to Dorit's talking to everybody else because she bitching and complaining to everybody else. Did you speak to Amanda? Did you tell Amanda thank you for coming? So as I did say that, right after I said that, Dorit was getting ready to do her speech. No, I'm sorry. Amanda was still talking to Rachel about Dorit making her money, and so she was saying how proud she was of Dorit, even though they may not get along. She's still happy for Dorit. So we see Dorit's, before they uncover Dorit's book cover, she was getting ready to speak her speech. And I really just wanted to point this out because I felt like it was rude as fuck. And bows need to be mushed in her damn face. So as she's about to speak her speech or whatever, Amanda was just still talking to Rachel, and basically she was just kind of speaking highly on Dorit. Bose she taps Amanda while she was talking to Rachel and she cut their conversation short and was like, "Oh, Dorit, I forget what she telling, but basically she was telling them, just put your attention over to Dorit because she's getting ready to say something." And I felt like you can do that. That is okay for you to do because this lady is about to speak and everybody's attention needs to be on Dorit. However, it was in the manner in which she did it. And it was just like, I feel like you was still being passive aggressive, and I feel like she was still being rude to Amanda because we know you don't fool with Amanda like that and you don't like Amanda, and that is okay. That is okay. But it almost felt like, yeah, yeah. So anyway, they reveal Dorit's book cover. Dorit thanks everybody for coming, yada yada yada, and then she finally thanked Amanda for coming, and she was like, "Thank you." And even in her thanking Amanda, you're still bitching about the people that are not there. You're wasting more time. This is what Dorit has done over the years. This is what she's doing to PK. Instead of moving on with your life, dealing with your financial issues, and then you can spend your money on whatever you want. That is okay. And you can date and you can do all of these things. Dorit, there is so much more to you than always bitching and complaining. Now, I will say this. Dorit has always came across as passive, and then it's like she found her voice. And besides her being long-winded, so since she found her voice, she just can't stop. Okay, she started to use her throat chakras, and we are proud. We are super proud of Dorit for that. Okay, so Dorit, I am not a big fan of Dorit. And sometimes when Dorit is right, I am on Dorit's side. And when she have to clock people, I'm on her side for clocking people. And that is fine. But for me, because I live off a level of independence, I need Dorit to move in a way that is conducive for her. I need Dorit to start getting therapy, work through this divorce, take care of her kids. Like, if PK don't show up, he don't show up. Grab you a tribe or a community of people that can help you out. But you're gonna have to stop worrying about people who are not there for you, girl. Fuck those people. If they don't show up, they don't show up. If PK don't want to be with you, if he don't want to help out with the kids, then he just does not. And maybe that is a trauma response we do as black people. But at the same time, some of the clear people have not been taught how to maneuver when shit gets real. Okay? And shit is real around there with Dorit. And she's just making a moment for TV. And it's like, well, what else about you, Dorit? Like, yeah, you're getting ready to do your book, but what else is going on? You've done nothing. If I was Dorit, I wouldn't have gave Kyle anything this season. I would have just been dealing with my own stuff and then checking on everybody else, because that's another issue I have with Dorit. I'm sorry to rant, but Dorit is only concerned about Dorit, and I just can't. On top of her being super needy, I cannot. So anyway, Bose finally tells everybody that she's engaged. Everybody's excited for her, yada yada yada. Good. So Kyle's daughter, not Portia, I forget her name. She's getting married in 3 days. Kyle has all of these emotions now about her being an empty nester, about her being a divorcee, about what if they stay together. Girl, you doing all of this. Don't you have Morgan? Somebody just said they allegedly saw you and Morgan hanging out. Like, you are young, you are vibrant, and you are a rich woman. And let me add, you are a rich white woman. Okay? Girl. And you got an old lady. Okay, you a little bulldagger, but I would live out my little quiet bulldagger life, and where all the people All my kids are gone. Portia, as soon as Portia go, you don't want Morgan at your house, baby. Go to Morgan's house, okay? But live out your white privileged rich bulldagging life, okay? So y'all, Dorit and Rachel meet up. Once again, Dorit is talking about, and I get it, because let me say this. In Dorit's defense, you hoes are supposed to be my friends. I think everybody holds a responsibility in this relationship, except for them. And with Erica, I think at this point, sometimes as the third friend, the friend that don't really want to be involved, but still kind of little find yourself involved just a little bit. I think when you assess the whole situation of your friend, you get frustrated with them. And you be like, fuck, shut up. Like, move on. And you just want to shake them and give them shaking baby syndrome and stuff. Syndrome. You want to do that. But in this case, Dorit's feelings was hurt. And I'm going to acknowledge Dorit's feelings. But Dorit has this habit of going on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, she talks to Rachel about the ladies not showing up, and she felt like all three ladies should have showed up. And I'm just like, this is the entitlement that I talk about, that humans always have to other people. And y'all, I am in a space of, and I know this sounds harsh, y'all, please don't judge me, but I am trying to get to a space where I'm detaching myself from other people, as if it doesn't look like I don't care, but I'm detaching myself. So sometimes certain, like, having this expectation of people, I don't anymore. And understanding that if you're not here for me in a moment I may need you, it is okay, because I have to understand that you may have stuff going on, and even if you don't have anything going on, you just probably don't want to, because you don't have the wherewithal and you just don't feel like it, and that shit is okay. And I need people to understand that. I'm sorry, that doesn't make that person a bad friend or anything like that. It's just, we all have to learn how to choose us, and we have to understand and have to really adjust to other people choosing them and not choosing us. I hope that made sense for y'all. Okay, this is, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, so, I'm just saying, and y'all may disagree, and if so, yeah, just drop it down in the comments, and that is okay. But I just want Dorit to, if we get Dorit back, I want her to prioritize Dorit. Screw PK. Screw the people that's not here for her. Just focus on Dorit, her kids, Dorit, her tribe, and whatever is in her orbit. And anything outside of Dorit, she can't control it. You can't, you just can't worry about it. But as far as your kids, you and your kids are what matters the most. And like making money and trying to maintain. So anyway, Dorit thinks Kyle has gotten into Erica's ear, and I don't think so. I think Erica just didn't want to show up. I think she's over it. So then we get to Nikki's party. Kathy and Nikki is having a party because Nikki has a jewelry line called Theo Grace. And Theo Grace is named after her kids. And so, and see, this is what I'm talking about. How is it that Kathy is a friend of the show, and because of the long money that she has and the privilege that she just seemed to get, her daughter get to capitalize off Theo Grace. on the show. So there is an event, especially for them, that Bravo decides that they want to go to as a friend of. I'm just saying, y'all, and I know that this is no comparison because we're talking about the Kathy and Paris Nikki Hilton of it all, okay? But then when Jazzy got married, and I can't stand Jazzy, it probably was one camera that caught one clip. I'm saying that these black franchises, these 3 black franchises, Married to Medicine, Potomac, Atlanta, unless we're not even talking about Summer House. Summer House, what was it though? It wasn't the whatever with the black people. How they got suited and booted, and we still got the original Summer House. Really, the black franchises are totally treated totally different. I don't care how much Andy may like them and may kiki all in their face, but it is something about having certain privileges, being able to have a party, because I've never seen the daughter of a friend of have a party and the whole cast it's like a cast event. I'm just saying. And let's not even talk about the fact that these heifers hadn't brought anything. We're on episode, this is the final episode what, 18-ish or something. They finally brought it. 15, 16, I mean, either 15 through 18, episodes 15 through 18 or 16 through 18. And they get a 3-part reunion. How, Sway? They didn't do nothing. Like, this season was absolutely nothing. Even with Kyle trying to use Dorit, Kyle Sutton trying to use Dorit as a storyline, and everybody else trying to use Amanda as a storyline. If it had not been for Amanda, nothing would be going on. Let's be all the way clear. This whole season was trash, and the people I normally watch, who a lot of content creators stopped being consistent, especially on this show, and this was a lot of my fave content creators show. So yeah, I may not review this. Shout out to Mrs. Best, because I was sitting in listening on her live today, and as she reviewed this show, and I'm with her. I don't know. I'm not for certain. And y'all, as far as Potomac, you might as well count me out. I'm out. I'll watch, but that's it until it gets on my nerves. So yeah, it won't be a review. It won't be a review. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry about the rant. So, Bose decided she wanted to be messy. I felt like in this moment she was being messy. I thought Erica was your girl, but then you get with Dorit, and it's like you're throwing Erica under the bus. And did you have this conversation with Erica? Like, I'm like, Bose has been able to come in, be messy, be divisive. Like, her and her wigs came in to do the damn most. And let me tell y'all about her wigs, because she has a wig line, okay? Lael, her daughter, Beautiful, is one of her models. She has 2 models on her website. Her cheapest wig is $450. So those wigs you see on her head is the type of wigs she sell on her website. Please be mindful. Shout out to Bose. Tell them Erica sent you, okay? I'm manifesting more money in my life, okay? And I didn't even have to take a class and pay $1,000 for it. Thank you. Anyway, those wigs was a mess. Erica and John are official, and at this point, Dorit is still bitching. Get over it. Nikki Haskell is in the building, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my God, I don't know who she is, but because she knows Kathy, she got to be somebody important. And if you know it, if you know her, let me know who she is in the comments, because I ain't give a damn and I ain't know that lady. Anyway, so yeah, that's that on that. Kyle, you know, she have a conversation with Dorit. She was like, oh, I heard your event was a big success. Kyle, her and Dorit start to get into it. Now, in this case, Kyle maybe not showing up at the event because she was dealing with her daughter and her wedding stuff, and maybe Kyle was too tired to go, and that should be okay. But there was just this back and forward, and I feel like even in the back and forward, Kyle still didn't have anything to stand on, and the stuff that she was spewing out of her mouth was a little bullshit. And I'm like, girl, you keep saying how everybody keeps talking about Dorit. You keep saying, like, just let it go. Let it go. So then Dorit and Erica get into it. And she was like, excuse me? Don't talk to me like that. Dorit was like what? And this is the one thing that pisses me off about Dorit. You can tell her what she's doing. She's going to counter and say, doing what? Like she did to Sutton. Like, and even when she apologizes, she does not mean her apology. It's so passive aggressive, and you just be like, bitch, did you even mean this apology? Like, you can take this apology and shove it down your throat. Like, that is how I feel. She is very passive aggressive, and that's how everything comes out. Y'all, I didn't write the end credits. I didn't care about the end credits. They don't deserve to get an end credit from me. I'm just glad that I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here, and I am so glad this season is over. But we do have a 3-part reunion, and again, I will say this: if it's the differential treatment that the white franchise get than the black ones, and especially the Married to Medicine and the way they bring it. But they had a 2-part reunion, which I felt like was okay. And I felt like so when Married to Medicine went off, I was like, okay, if Married to Medicine has a 2-part reunion, Beverly Hills should at least have 2. Like, it really just should have been a fucking email at this point. But they have 3. What are we going to talk about in 3 reunions? I don't know how this is going to go. I might just give y'all what stuck out to me the most at the reunion. And I cannot wait for these 3 weeks to just kind of come and go, because I am over it. They need a pause. They need a pause. This is not their better franchise. When I talk about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, I don't feel the way I feel. Anyway, y'all, I don't have nothing else. That is all I have. So after this review drops, look for Bell Collective and Bell Collective Birmingham. It's gonna drop after I drop this review, so y'all look out for it. Shout out to everybody. Welcome to my channel, new subscribers. I hope y'all like my channel. Hope y'all like my content. I review TV shows. I review reality TV and scripted TV. I really don't delve into hot topics or anything like that. But if you need to know who do hot topics, I have a plethora of people who delve into hot topics. It's just not me. Anyway, this is your girl Q1 reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.